Oh, I got my voice back. Oh, I was thinking for a second there I may need to do this entire review in sign language. Muted, written and directed by my dear friend and long-time subscriber Ollie Pajak, and is the first of his two movies that he is releasing this year onto his channel, Pajak Productions. And this short film was for a project that he was doing at uni, and he just uploaded it a week ago. As I review all his movies and he in return reviews mine, let's see how Muted compares to his other works. So Muted tells the story of Elodie, and she is a writer and director in a recording studio, and Theo, her actor, he uh, one day acts totally out of line, and even when he tries to improvise whenever he feels like it, wanting all control over her production, to which she puts her foot down and says, "No, that I am still the writer and you are the actor." And then he inappropriately tries to flirt with her, to which she uh, uh, falls out with him, and she goes to her husband Jeff, and Jeff is very cross with Theo, so he goes to Theo to the recording studio to uh, kick his ass. But in a struggle, but in a fight, Theo accidentally kills Jeff, and this leads to Elodie, uh, well, literally breaking Theo's voice out of revenge by messing up his throat with a spanner. To which Astrid finds Theo, and let's just say the cycle of revenge doesn't stop there. Now Ollie very generously let me read uh, part of the script for music that he'd wrote back when I met him in June, and I was instantly hooked by it. I already was on the character of Elodie's side, and I could not wait to see how he would tell the story in this movie. And when I heard it was not going to have much dialogue, I thought, wow, that is a bold artistic decision to show and don't tell. And after watching it, all I can say is Muted is splendid, absolutely marvelous. While I am not going to sugarcoat it and call Muted a literal flawless movie, because I'm not going as far as praising it as a masterpiece, but nor is it quite my favourite movie from Ollie. That would still be 50 Slices of Bonding and Interval, but still, this is such a moving and a thought-provoking short movie, and you can see Ollie's clear intention. It's a movie that makes you ask the question: who is really in the right and who is really in the wrong? And you can see both sides here in the conflict between Elodie and Theo. As a drama, it's is so effective, and even even though the movie is not entirely without dialogue, like the opening scene with Elodie and Theo in the recording studio, that has talking, but it's only to establish the characters, so it works, and uh, I have to say Ollie is always wonderful with getting his actors to act in dramatic stories where personal shit goes down, and Muted is no exception. Very much in a similar vein to Question Time, though I probably like this movie, well, uh, I don't know if it's better than Question Time. I think it's just on par. As for the characters here, the majority of them I uh, like very much indeed. My absolute favourite character being Elodie, who is one of the two protagonists, played excellently by Jane Fielding, as she's the the true star of the cast, and Elodie, uh, I was on her side and sympathised with her more than any other character in this movie, as all she wanted to do was just to well get to Theo to do his job, and she was only doing her job to begin with, but he had to unnecessarily instigate well a cycle of revenge and vengeful acts and drama hitting on her when she's already married, and so so she had every right to fire him, and then uh, and then he kills her husband. I mean, not intentionally, but even so, that's manslaughter. So he not only well was was being a pain in the ass to her, but he took so much from her. So you can see why she wanted to get his ass back for that pronto by taking away his voice. The worst thing she does in this movie is what she does to Astrid, Theo's friend, in the third act of the film. That's where some will go, oh, she's no better than Theo, and which brings us to Theo, played by Martin Stratka, uh, superbly. Yeah, Martin Stratka. He's the second best performance of the movie in my eyes, and because on the flipper side, you can see that he didn't mean for Jeff to die, but at the same time, he did start the conflict to begin with when he came on to Jeff's wife. None of this would have happened if Theo had just done his job to begin with. But uh, and but you do like his bond with Astrid after Theo can no longer speak. And I have to say, the the makeup on Theo's neck when uh, done by legendary makeup artist who Ollie found, Esther. She is going places. She has an extraordinary gift, and I'm serious. That's looks that rivals the makeup in cinematically released blockbusters that I've seen. Oh, a movie with blood! I just love that shit. Deadpool, what are you doing in my review? Yeah, sorry, he can't help himself when he sees any movie that pushes the boundaries with blood and gore, and the fact that the cast are needed to convey their emotions and what's happening through uh, just uh, just acting without talking. It's and you the movie counts on the soundtrack and the acting to tell its story, leads to some of the most impressive acting I've ever seen in any of Ollie's movies. And yeah, and I have to say that that soundtrack with its somber piano beats, oh, that is a soundtrack that will have you bawling like a baby. Yeah, there are one or two moments where you may cry, not gonna lie, because like Ollie's some of Ollie's other films, this one isn't so cheerful, but and also having Usan as Astrid, Theo's friend, who finds him after Elodie's attack, and she but she doesn't know the full story of what happened. Yeah, she is rather likable as she does well. Is the one who's there for Theo after he's lost everything. She is so different to Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon, though. But I'm pleased to see another character named after Astrid, and I and but I hated how Astrid's storyline ended. I was like, no, how could you do that to poor Astrid? She was so innocent. So I get that was the movie's point to make Elodie realize that she had gone too far, just like Theo. But it's such a short movie at just 16 minutes. It's even shorter than my movie Moose on the Loose. So it's just as long as it needed to be, and also the color palette of the red and blue reflections in the recording room. Oh, that is stellar lighting. Though if I had to well uh, pick a nitpick in the nitpick handbook, it would be the character of Jeff. He's the weakest character in this movie, bar none. Like, he's barely in it. I guess his actor wasn't uh, freer to film that many scenes, but I get he was meant to be the character that dies to show Theo had gone too far, but I do think we could have had just one more scene between him and Elodie to make his death hit just a little harder. Uh, but overall, Mute is yet another wonderful movie from Ollie, and uh, I'm even more pumped to see Financial Temptation after this.
I give Muted 4 stars out of 5. Great movie.
So yes, uh, awesome stuff for Ollie with completing this movie, and boy, I just know Financial Temptation. That is going to be the real deal. That's going to be even better. And when I love you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on Muters? And please comment and let me know if you have checked it out on Ollie's channel, Pajak Productions. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I share my top 5 Avatar The Way of Water scenes to celebrate James Cameron's 70th birthday and as a tribute to John Lando. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.